Hey there, today I wanted to discuss some of the popular neighborhoods out here in the Tomball ISD School District. Hi there, Natasha Tessier. Welcome to my channel. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button if you want to know anything and everything about the city of Houston. Today in particular, I'm going to discuss some of the more popular neighborhoods that I sell in out here in Tomball School District. Tomball is a suburb of Houston. It's growing like crazy. A lot of people like it because it has a small town feel, small town charm, neighborhood parades, parade on Main Street and a train depot, and lots of antique shops, a brewery, German festivals and farmers markets. So people like that kind of small town feel. And so today I just wanted to go through some of the most popular neighborhoods. The first one I'm going to start with is Wildwood and Hayden Lakes, and that is zoned to Tomball Memorial. Tomball has two high schools, the original Tomball and the newer Tomball Memorial. So this particular neighborhood is zoned to Tomball Memorial, the newer one. And that neighborhood I sell a ton in. It's got kind of a varying tax rate. I think it's 2.9 to 3.1, depending on the section, which isn't bad at all. And the homes can be as low as, I would say, about $250 up to about $550. They can go up over to $700-800, but I would say the range is closer to, you know, that $300 to $400 range. So great area, great neighborhood, tons and tons of families. So they have a dog park, they have a neighborhood pool and community area, lots of walking trails. It's a really great area for Tomball. And then the next neighborhood I'm going to go down to is actually in downtown Tomball. So these are a bunch of older homes. A lot of them, like one of my partners took a home and completely remodeled it into like a modern farmhouse. Usually a lot smaller homes. Walking is amazing. You can walk to any of the restaurants, to Cisco's, to Tejas, to the local coffee shop, to the farmer's market, and the German festival. All that is right there in that pocket in downtown Tomball. There's a great plant shop there. There's a flower shop. I mean, really everything you could want. That's all downtown Tomball. So those homes are older, and the prices all kind of vary depending on if they're remodeled. But if you're looking for kind of a fixer-upper, you could sometimes go in there and find an older one and remodel it. If you're the kind of person that likes to walk to everything, that's your spot, downtown Tomball. And that is zoned to Tomball High School, the original Tomball. And then the next one I would talk about would be Creekside. I've done a whole video on Creekside. Creekside is a master plan community. I believe there's 12 pools. Don't quote me on that, but a ton of neighborhood pools for you to belong to. There's lakes everywhere. Everybody's out fishing all the time, a ton of walking trails. Creekside is positioned in between Tomball and the Woodlands. And so they kind of have the amenities of the Woodlands. There's a new bourbon bar over there. There's Sinopolis, the new movie theater. There's Craft Grill. There's Fuddruckers, all sorts of restaurants. And Fieldings is like a local farm to table. There's a wine bar, kind of newer. And again, in certain areas of Creekside, you can walk to all those restaurants, not all of it. But Creekside is kind of another really popular community. The elementary school is very, very high rated across the state. And then that too is zoned to Tomball High School. And then I would discuss Willowcreek Ranch. Willowcreek Ranch is a very high-end community, 1 to 4 acre lots. Starting at $1 million, so definitely a higher price point. Going back to Creekside, I would say 350-ish and up. It does go up to $1 million, but I would say starting 350, 400. And then, like I said, downtown Tomball, it's all over the map. So sorry, I backtracked a little bit, but back to Willowcreek Ranch. Okay, so 1 to 4 acre lots, a gated community. It has a 42 acre lake that a ton of the kids fish on. It has a beachfront entry, a great playground. It has a lodge on it where they do breakfast with Santa, and they do you know, Easter and all sorts of events there, which is really cool. And then also a great workout facility. And then of course the horse equestrian stables in the back are really great. Those start at $1 million and go up from there. And they're larger homes, probably 4,000 square feet and up. And again, you know, you can have 2 acres, you can have 4 acres. Great community though, great people, and again, zoned to Tomball, but really centrally located. It's basically 99 and 249, so really accessible to the city. If you're kind of one of those city people, that's a great spot to be. And then the last one I would say in the Tomball ISD that's really popular that I sell probably the most in is Woodtrace. And Woodtrace is a community out off 249. I've mentioned this in a ton of my videos. So the city of Houston is kind of expanding obviously outward, and I-10 goes to Katy, which goes on to San Antonio, and 59 goes down to Sugar Land, and 45 goes out to the Woodlands. Anyway, 249 is the freeway going to Tomball, and it used to dead end until last year, and now they're making the Aggie Highway, which will go all the way out to College Station. So Woodtrace is out along that highway. It's full of gorgeous trees. It has a huge Olympic-sized swimming pool, tons of trails and parks for the kids, lots and lots of kids in there, elementary, junior high, and high school. They're, you know, the high school kids are always on their golf cart going around. And those homes start in the 300s, 300 to 600 range. And that too goes to Tomball High School. So I wanted to mention those 5 communities. Of course, there are plenty more, but those are really the most popular that I run across with my clients. So again, if you ever have any questions, please reach out. My cell phone is listed below. You can reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Houston Realtor Natasha. I'm on Facebook. So anytime you have questions about Houston, the suburbs, I was born here. I know a lot about it. I'm more than happy to answer any questions for you. Please reach out, and y'all have a blessed day.